Again, what did you see from KD in Phoenix last night?
I saw Kevin Durant that's rusty, but I also saw a head coach that understands how Kevin Durant needs to be. Monty Williams said the thing you need to recognize last night. Greatness doesn't shake its head, Kevin. And he said that to Kevin because Kevin Durant, 18 shots, he had a decent game. Devin Booker is going to be the key to this team. Like, mark this down. When it's all said and done, Devin Booker might get the Finals MVP.
They are 4-0 with KD on the floor. Russell Westbrook had 36 and 10. Clippers beat Memphis. With him playing like that, what do we see from the Clippers?
I mean, look, it depends upon Paul George coming back, but I still think it's a team that can contend for the Western Conference. First player in NBA history to have 36 and 10 on 5 different franchises. Put some respect on his name, Greeny.
No,
and by the way, I thought he was a vampire in the locker room. Didn't seem that way when they won the game last night.
No, that was a good win. Philly beat Dallas, and the Mavs have now lost 8 of 11. This is falling apart.
When I watch this team, it's hard. Kyrie drops in midseason. They lose defensive key players. And I'm going to say it, Jason Kidd, I don't know what's happening down the stretch. Okay? 50 clutch games. They're 500 in clutch games. Luka's the only player in the Mavs team to score in the final 6 minutes of the game, Greeny.
After this game last night, here was Kyrie, and this is what he had to say about the team's slide.
I think that now, again, just where we are in the season and where other teams are positioned already, it kind of looks like, a bit of a cluster right now, to be honest with you, because we're 37 and 40, and we're trying to fight to get into the play-in game, and it's not the expectations that I think any of us had in that locker room.
Wendy, is this unraveling on the Mavericks right now?
I want to credit Kyrie. I was a very frank, honest assessment, and I appreciate what he said. There's 2 problems. Problem number 1 is this team is sliding out of the playoffs. By the way, the Knicks get their pick. If everything stays the way it is right now, the Knicks get the 11th pick, the best possible pick. Like, it's a genuine disaster. Second thing is, you have to think about where this team was a year ago. A year ago, they were in the conference finals. They lose Jalen Brunson for nothing. The Kyrie trade has actually backfired. They're 8 and 14 since the trade. They've gotten worse offensively. They had a better ranking offensively before the trade, and they've also gotten worse defensively. And now they have uncertainty with Kyrie going forward. So yeah, I'm worried about this season. But I'm also worried about the long term here. If you've lost Brunson for nothing and you're still trying to recover from that, and you're not sure if you're going to keep Kyrie, and they've also traded a bunch of assets that make it more difficult to build around him. So, even if they squeeze into the play-in, they've got bigger issues here with Luka on this roster long term.
Greeny, is it safe to say Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic are 2 of the most prolific scoring guards we have in the NBA today? Is that a false statement?
Maybe ever. Yeah.
Ever, right? Yeah. How the hell did they have 5 shot attempts combined in the final 8 minutes of the game?
You tell me.
5 shot attempts combined. I mean, at the end of the day, if we're digging into the trenches and we're trying to figure out, no excuses, how to make this team work offensively, like Wendy said, a worse offensive team than what they were prior to Kyrie getting there, Jason Kidd has to hold somebody accountable. You have to. There's no way in hell that I'm going to have Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic with 5 shot attempts in the final 8 minutes of a game when they had a lead in the game they must win, Greeny.
I'm going to ask you a question I know you don't know the answer to. If this thing doesn't get markedly better in the next 2 weeks, do you expect Kyrie Irving to be back with the Mavs next year?
I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you what Kyrie Irving is thinking.
If you were guessing, would you guess he'll be back?
I mean, I still think that there is something there between these 2 players. I mean, you heard Bill Simmons talk about yesterday potentially with Draymond Green be in addition to the Dallas Mavericks. I still think they can plug holes.
Yeah.
It's a matter of they can minimize the noise because right now the static around them is exponential.
Right, and this is not about blaming Kyrie or anything. It's just about the fact that he's gotten there. It hasn't worked. He can go anywhere he wants to go next year, and the whole world is ready to put him on the Lakers with LeBron.
Hey, that's all cool. Did you see what the Kings did last night?
Oh, no. Come on.
Yeah.
Who talking to me, Greeny?
How about they ended the streak of 16 and hold that 12? Let's put it right on the wall.
Finally, give some Kings some respect. That's what I'm talking about, Wendy.
Is that what we're doing? We're respecting the Kings?
I don't think that's what he was doing, Jay. You've missed the beginning of the show.
Oh, what happened?
It's the New York Jets who now have the longest streak of missing the playoffs. And everyone is
way to go at Greeny, Wendy.
Everyone is having fun making fun of me.
I'm sorry.
Would you like to make fun of me?
No, I'll leave it. No.
Okay, no.
2010 was a long time ago.
I did not know he was doing that.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.